All right, folks, welcome to week 7. This week we're starting into the course building part of the course when you will work together to build the units that we'll be studying for the remainder of the semester. So over the next 2.5 weeks, here's what you'll be doing. Now, I've listed the steps here, and I trust that you can read through these, but I just want to go through them briefly with you. The first one is that you'll need to sign up on the course for a course building group on this spreadsheet. Looks like this. Now, the last time we tried to do a collaborative assignment, it didn't work out so well. So this time I would really appreciate it, very strongly encourage really, that you do sign up. You need to participate in this. It's a large part of your course grade. This assignment includes 2 major compositions, 2 things that I'll be grading for your composition grade in the course. So you will need to participate in this as a collaborator in building your course unit. You'll do that. You'll just sign up here, come in here, find the topic that you are interested in studying or reading more about, and then put your name next to it. Now notice there are only a limited number of spaces beside each topic, so it will be first come, first served. If you come in here and a group is filled, don't add your name out here, but you'll just have to find another group or another topic to study. So that's step 1, is signing up for a course building group on that spreadsheet. The second one is that you will take the topic that you have signed up for, whatever it is, and you will find that topic in reading culture, and you will read through all of, yes, I said all of, the entries in that chapter. Then once you have finished reading all of the entries in that chapter, you will need to collaboratively create an annotated bibliography for all of the essays in that chapter. So an annotated bibliography looks something like this. It's got entries for each essay, for each part of that. You'll have entries for each essay. They need to be formatted per MLA guidelines. I've given you a link to that as well. It will look something similar to, let's see, works cited page. All of your entries will look similar to this, except they will have an annotation after them like this. So you'll have your entry, the author's last name, the title, publication information, and then you will do an annotation where you will discuss, you'll provide a brief summary of the essay in question, and then you'll discuss its relevance or its you'll comment briefly on the essay, how it fits into the unit. Now, this needs to be collaboratively done, so you'll need to work out how in your group you would like to each participate in this, whether you all add 1 or 2 or 3 contributions, whether you collaboratively compose the annotations for each essay, whatever. That's up. I leave that up to you and your group to decide that, but you will need to, again, after reading the chapter in reading culture, you'll need to create an annotated bibliography for all of the essays in the chapter. Provided links for what more information what about an annotated bibliography is. For an example, you can look at this one. It will take you to this here. And again, per MLA documentation guidelines. If you have questions about that, please do let me know. I can help you with the documentation aspect, provide some pointers, direction on formatting things per MLA guidelines. Each annotation after each entry should be at least 100 words long. If you have questions about the annotated bibliography, let me know. Then once you have created your annotated bibliography, you will need to build a reading list. This will need to be a collaborative venture again. This is a collaborative project. You'll need to work together. Now, each reading list should include at least 3 essays from the unit that you're choosing. So for instance, if I was doing generations, I could choose David Sedaris, Giant Dreams, Midget Abilities, Nick Hornby, Patti Smith, Pissing in a River, and the Making Connections part. That would count as just 1 essay. Those would be at least 3 essays, and then you also need to pick you need to include a visual essay. Visual essay for each unit, and at least one audio and video supplement. For each unit we've been discussing this semester, I have included audio or video supplements off and on to give you a different experience with the topic. The supplement should be something that deals with the topic. It can be a video from YouTube or elsewhere. It can be an audio file, something like that. Just something that supplements or approaches the topic in a different way, and that is relevant to the things that we are studying. Then after you have built your reading list, you will need to compose a reading list rationale, again collaboratively done. Now this document should be at least 400 words long, and it should be an explanation or a rationale for why your group chose to include the text you listed on your reading list. For each chapter, there are lots of things that we could read and lots of really interesting things we could approach. But you are picking the best, the things that are most interesting to you. And you need to explain why you chose, say, why I chose this essay over this essay. Just give some explanation as to why you chose the text that you chose. If you have questions about that, again, please do let me know. Step 4 is to compose a discussion prompt to be used for opening a Google Plus conversation. For examples of those, you can look at the ones I've provided in the past. Yeah, those should give you a good indication. You can either do that you can create it in an audio format as I've done, or you can do just a written text. I'd leave that up to you, either audio or text there. Step 5 is you'll need, after you've created all of these course materials, you've put together your reading list, you've put together your discussion prompt, you're familiar with the topic that you're studying, you'll need to create a unit introduction screencast. Much like the unit introduction screencast I've provided in the past, this should be between 4 and 5 minutes long, and it should provide an introduction to your group's topic. So discuss, for instance, if you chose generations, give an introduction to the topic, to what it means, to what you'll be discussing throughout the week, and then also just a brief rundown, a quick rundown of the work for the unit, what you'll be reading, what the audio or video supplement is, what you'll be discussing, things like that. Now, once you have put together all of these materials, we'll call this your course building portfolio. Now, once you have put all this together, you'll need to sign up on this spreadsheet. It will look something like this. You'll need to put your group name next to the week during which you would like to present your unit to the course, because that's what we'll be doing. I'll be taking all of your materials. That's one thing you'll need to do, is submit those to me as well. I will take all of your materials. I will put the content on the website, and you will direct the discussion. You'll lead the class for that week. So you'll need to pick that week for your group. Just put your group title, your group name right here in this column. Fairly self-explanatory. And then we will go from there. So hopefully this is a useful introduction to what we'll be doing over the next couple few weeks. If you have questions about anything related to the course building portfolio, the course building unit, please do feel free to let me know. My inbox is always open.